Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and variations thereupon. It's Citizen7 and Stryder back with some more video games, and today we are playing Hearthstone, which we are awesome at. And we're going to prove how awesome we are by playing the arena. Because that's how you become awesome. So, I've got Dan here to help me construct and to help my strategy, because definitely useful. We've got Shaman, Paladin, and Druid, all good classes, but I think Paladin... Well, the thing is, here's the thing with Hearthstone. I used to play quite a bit of Hearthstone, and I was alright. You know, not a top player, but definitely, you know, I won more games than I lost. But I have not really played Hearthstone since the Gnomes versus Goblins pack launched, so I have absolutely no familiarity with the new cards. It's basically, you know, a whole new game that I haven't even encountered yet. So it used to be that the Paladin was very strong in Arena, and I don't know if that still is.
Don't worry.
All right.
That would be my top pick. My second pick would probably be the Shaman, and third Druid. But honestly, all three of these are pretty strong.
I would go with Druid second, just because I'm a lot better at playing Druid than I am at Shaman. But yeah, I think Paladin is definitely the strong choice here. So
yeah, that's the one where you lose. At least I think I have the best results with Pally.
Yeah. Let's see. Illumination. This is new. I haven't seen this. If you control a secret at the end of the turn, get 4 health back.
Yeah, no. Ancient Blade Master is good, but Equality is amazing.
Yeah. Gotta pick it. Gnomish Inventor or Novice Engineer. Card draw either way. Blessing of Wisdom. Hey, also card draw. Blessing of Wisdom is situationally good, but
I would go Gnomish Inventor here, just because normally it trades out.
Yeah, it's a much stronger...
usually at worst it's like one for 1.5 cards sort of thing. Novice Engineer, there are just too many classes that... Oh, and we win. We win all the games, we win. We're playing Paladin.
Cult Master and Paladin is just a huge advantage.
Yep, we win. Don't mess with Tusker.
Tusker is going to be a good choice here. Blessing of Might, I like, but...
No, it's good, especially if you have 1/1s on the field. Vogish on Warden sucks.
But getting 2 minions at this point, we need minions, so it's a good place to start with. And Consecration. Always pick Consecration. That's an instant pick. Hammer of Wrath, I like Hammer of Wrath. The Tiger is good as well. What's your recommendation here?
My thought process is Snapjaw is pretty good, actually. It's kind of underrated. You know, the 2/7, with the 2 attack, you can, you know, sort of be deceived, but it normally trades out pretty well. Hammer of Wrath, great. Control, card draw. Tiger, though, is just solid in the late game, and we don't have any late game yet.
You don't... Well, I mean, and we have the card draw with the Cult Master, so Tiger is probably a good grab.
Yeah. Tiger is just all-around great.
Eye for an eye, of course.
Oh, I mean, that's the best card in the game, so I would suggest that one. Right. But actually here, I would pick out I don't think we've got a new card.
I've not seen this Trog before. What is this? Whenever an opponent casts a spell, gain 2 attack. I mean, and it's a 3/5 for 4. That's not a bad body.
Yeah, and it definitely deters spells, so it's sort of like
mages.
Stuff like that. Exactly. And there are lots of classes that rely on their spells quite a bit, like mages.
So I'll take it.
Yep.
These are all cards I'm familiar with. Protector is usually a really good pick. Undertaker is good, but not as good for Paladin as he can be for other classes.
And situational in Arena at best.
Yeah.
With nothing with a death rattle, Undertaker is a
right. And currently we have nothing with a death rattle.
Voodoo Doctor is meh at best. Argent Protector is just awesome.
Seal of Light. I haven't seen this before.
Oh,
Restore
it's a good card.
4 health to your hero and get to attack this turn. That's not bad.
It's a bit of control.
Jungle Panther, though, I find is a very strong pick.
Yeah, I would probably pick that over Seal of Light.
And the Farseer can be good when you are able to support him, but when you're not, he's just kind of
He's just a
very
win more
meh.
card.
Yeah.
If you're winning, then good job, you're winning more now. If you're not winning,
He's not
that
gonna
card
help
is not going to help at all. He
Yeah.
is going to set you back a bit.
you. All right, so I'm gonna take the Panther here.
Yep.
These are cards I know. None of them are really
Ugh.
good for what we have right now.
Oh
The
wow!
light-
Screenshot that. That is that is. It's between a 1/2, a 1/2, and a 1/2. Oh boy,
All for 1 mana.
that's
Out
that's
of
how you know
these-
you win.
Out of these,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm actually like normally I would say Light Warden because I play priests a lot, but I actually think that Secret Keeper could be better. Well,
Oh.
actually, no. Light Warden says whenever a character, not necessarily one of your characters. So I
Yeah.
think Light Warden is going to be the strongest pick.
I think Light Warden is the strongest here. I think that GVG has added some more health stuff, so I think Light Warden is probably the best pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wild Pyromancer is always interesting. What is this? Goblin Sapper has +4 attack while your opponent has 6 or more cards in hand. That, I don't know.
That is situationally pretty great.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound very strong in Arena. I've not.
No, in Arena, it's usually a lot of tempo. There's some control going on, but usually more tempo. And with your lack of 2-drops right now, I would say the Pyromancer is a no-brainer. And hey, if in the late game you get Pyromancer equality, your
Lost
opponent
Tall
can have.
Stryder. Here's a vanilla beast. It's
Ah,
a 5/4
yes.
beast for 4 mana though. It's like an upside down Yeti.
Yep.
That's actually not bad.
And compared to the crap next to him either side, he's a no-brainer pick here.
Yeah. 12 Frost Elemental, very good pick. Elven Archer is also can be a good pick, and
It's good utility, yeah.
we don't really have anything right at the beginning.
But you also don't have any late game. And Frost
You're right.
Elemental
Frost
is
Elemental
actually
is going to be
solid.
really powerful. Good grab. Their Micro Machine at the start of each
Ah.
turn, gain +1 attack. I like that one actually. I have seen that
He's-
before.
If he gets out of control,
It's one of
and,
those
like, if you
things.
get-
It's one of those. You put something on the board that your opponent has to deal with. The thing is
and if
that
you get
these are.
him and your Argent Protector in hand at the beginning of the game,
Oh, yeah.
you win. You win. Because once the Micro Machine gets out of control,
What are you
he
going to
gets
do?
such value.
Yeah.
Turn 4, he's trading into the Yeti the opponent just played.
And
Forget
these
about it.
are
Awesome.
both good picks, but I'm going to go with Micro Machine.
Oh, yeah. Worgen Infiltrator not to be messed
Puddle
with.
Stomper. Hey, it's a new Murloc.
Yep, a
It's
new
a-
Murloc.
Whoa, that dude looks beast.
He's actually a pretty good 2-drop, but the Spider Tank.
I just like the art a lot. Spider Tank.
Oh,
Spider
Spider
Tank. I
Tank's
know
awesome.
is good. It's a 3/4 for 3, and it's
Those
a mech.
stats. Those stats
Yeah.
are awesome. Hopefully
Yeah.
we get some mech synergies. Those are really fun.
Yeah. All right, let's grab those. This is the halfway point, card 15. We've got Dancing Swords, which is kind of. I mean, it's a 4/4, but giving your opponent card advantage is never good in Arena. Armani Berserker, one of the strong 2 picks. Probably the strongest vanilla 2 pick. Like
It's up
out
there.
out
I
of
don't
class.
know. Knife Juggler.
Knife
is
Juggler,
probably-
maybe. All right, it's definitely top 3 strongest 2-drops for classless 2-drops. In my
But
opinion.
then, yeah, it's really good. But then 2/3s also suffer because on the 3-drop, so many people are dropping 3/3s, and then the Armani. If you're not Armani, if you don't deal 1 damage, then. But I would say it's definitely the strongest pick here, especially considering your lack of sort of independent 2-drops.
Yeah.
Like the Argent Protector is technically a 2-drop, but he's
But
pretty dependent.
yeah, and
The
equality is not a thing. Micro Machine is sort of you'd like to support him, but he is
Yeah.
a 2-drop, and Pyromancer it can actually be painful to you.
And really, those first couple
situation.
turns, they're so important. So I would say picking a 2-drop here.
Fen Creeper is definitely a card that I like. I have not seen
very
this before. This is new.
Yeah, he's pretty
Goblin
cool.
Stalker. It's another 2-drop, a 2/3 with stealth. Do you think we want to shore up our 2-drops, or I don't know? We don't really have anything past 4. I like the Fen
Yeah,
Creeper.
I like the Fen Creeper too much to take a Goblin Stalker over him. I would say Fen Creeper is the strongest pick here.
Mechanical Yeti got another.
Oh yes.
I mean, it's a Yeti, so I mean, what's
It's a
there
Yeti.
not to love? Plus, it's a mech. It does give each player a spare part, so that's a little bit of advantage to your opponent, but it is a little bit of advantage to you as well. So, in my mind, strong pick.
Oh
And
yes.
we're not playing pirates. Ship cannon is not a good pick for us.
Ship Cannon is fine. It's just a 2/3, and if you have a pirate, it's a little bonus. But
At this
but
point,
the
we
Yeti
don't
is
have
just
pirates.
awesome.
Yeah.
The Yeti is just great.
Another Cult Master.
Oh, we win!
That's
Yay!
nice. We haven't seen any swords yet, which kind of disappoints me, but I like that. Light one, we've already discussed the disadvantages of. Imp Master is nice. I personally am a big fan of Imp Master. Arcane Golem is good tempo, but it does give your opponent a mana crystal, which can sometimes hurt you quite a lot.
Yeah, that I don't think Golem gets you in the game enough to make up for its downside.
Golem can be good in constructed when you're building around it.
Oh yeah, sure.
But in
rush
arena,
down decks
I
or on turn
much
10,
prefer,
it's
I
fine.
prefer Imp Master.
Imp Master is definitely better for controlling the board, though, which is what you want to do.
We're 1/3 through, and we're seeing another Eye for an Eye, which is terrible.
Ugh.
These are all bad picks.
These are all bad picks. Eye for an Eye is terrible. Dalaran Mage is crap. Priestess of Elune is barely forgivable, so that's what I would take.
Yeah, I kind of want to take Eye for an Eye just because it is bad.
No, it's so bad. It's so
Yes,
bad.
but has anyone ever lost a game to Eye for an Eye before?
I technically have, because I didn't play around Eye for an Eye, because why on earth would my opponent have Eye for an Eye? That's a piece of crap card. Oh wait, now I'm dead. So I have seen it be useful once since Secrets got nerfed, where they don't activate on your turn.
Yeah.
So Priestess is, I think, the best choice out of a bad pick.
Yeah, War Golem is a fine pick. 7, it's 7 all around. But what's this Stone Splitter Trog? Another anti-spell card.
Yep.
And it's a 2-drop, a 2/3.
How many twos do we have now?
We've got
Still
a number of them. We've
Still
got...
not a strong early game.
No, actually, no. We don't really have that many.
3 independent 2-drops.
Let's take the Trog.
Yeah, he's a fun new
Because
card.
I'm not into Corehound.
Yeah.
When you're not playing Hunter, there's no reason for Corehound. Hammer of Wrath, again, I like. Loot Hoarder.
Hoarder wins here.
Loot Hoarder is good. Raid Leader is good too.
It's better in Paladin definitely, but Loot Hoarder I think is just better all around.
Okay.
Raid Leader is very situational, very much a win more card. You're already stacked on 4s, so I wouldn't consider Hammer of Wrath. You've already got lots of control there.
Yeah.
Loot Hoarder, solid early game.
And it's more card draw, which is,
Yeah. Which is what you want.
It either stays alive and does damage, or it dies and gets you a card. That's good choices. The Stalker here, we could get a little more too, but I'm feeling that I want a little more at the top, and I'm thinking Harpy, even though it's not the best 6-drop that you can grab.
Harpy is just so though. I mean, if it survives, great, but if it doesn't, and it usually doesn't, those stats at that cost, it doesn't have enough survivability.
Yeah.
In order for you to cash in.
If it was a 3/6, it would be
much
better,
actually, I think.
It would be much, much better. So, do you think the Stalker again? Get another 2-drop?
I think the Stalker is definitely the best value between these picks. I mean, both for this deck and in general.
Avenge. When one of your minions dies, give a random friendly minion +3/+2. Isn't this one that came with... Did this come with Noxramas, I think?
Yeah, that was a Noxramas card. And I actually like this one a lot.
Yeah, Repentance is not so good.
Repentance is just... Ugh. It sometimes does miracles, but that's, those are the ones you'll see. The rest of the time, it's not worth showing, so you're not going to see it. Yeah. No one's going to post 99% of the time when Repentance does nothing.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab Avenge here because the Murloc, we don't need more 2-drops at this point, and we don't. I mean, yeah,
Well, it's a weak 2-drop.
It's
Avenge,
yeah. I mean, it gets you 2 bodies, but we already have the ability to create a 1/1 body on 2 mana every turn.
Yeah, and you play Avenge with a 1/1 when you've already got a dude on the field. All of a sudden, he kills one of them. You've got a
Noble Sacrifice is also good here, but
I would.
Do you want to grab the second Tiger?
I would definitely take the Tiger though, considering your late game as well.
That's true. Yeah, we're kind of topping out here. Early
game with all those 2s and a weak late game, but your mid game is incredible. Those 4s are rocking it.
Let's take the Tiger.
Yeah. Not to say that Noble
4 cards left. We haven't. I know you don't like Stone Skin Gargoyle. I happen to like it.
Yeah,
but considering that we don't have, we didn't take any boosting cards to make it more powerful, it's not as good. Stone Skin Gargoyle actually goes a lot better in a Druid deck. I'd say Novice Engineer here and get the card.
It's better in Paladin if you have Blessing of Kings, but
which
absent
we don't.
Blessing of Kings, I would pick the Engineer as well, I think.
But I don't know. I mean, do we need 3-drops more than we need? We have Imp Master, Jungle Panther, Hunter, Spider Tank.
Yeah. The Stone Skin Gargoyle is just so bad. It's so bad. I mean, I know you value it more than me, but man, I can't. I'd rather get a card that just replaces itself rather than Stone Skin Gargoyle.
Alright, I'll take your advice on this one and go with the Engineer, but you watch, the last card will be Blessing of Kings, so we'll be like, oh, I wish I took the Gargoyle.
Yeah.
Holy Wrath. Holy Wrath. That's not really good. Wailing Soul
is not going to this deck either, because you've got a lot of stuff that you're going to buff.
Sapper, I guess now we take the Sapper.
Sapper's actually, I mean, it's okay. I mean, those stats are all right at 3 mana, and conditionally it's great.
Yeah.
But otherwise it's just sort of meh. But it's better than the other 2 here, I would say.
Yeah. Holy Wrath is just too random.
And you have, like, so little that costs a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, half the time you're going to do 2 damage.
Okay. Haunted Creeper here is good because it has sticks. It sticks hard.
Yes. And the other 2 are crap, so that's an easy
And
pick.
hey, we got a purple on the top. Hobgoblin. Whenever you play a 1-attack minion, you give it +2/+2. How many 1-attack minions do we have? Does when it says play, does that count with our power or not?
No,
you have to.
No, that's a summon.
Okay.
That's a summon. You have to play it like a card.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you actually have 4. Actually.
5.
5. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Then it's slightly better than I thought it was, but I would still take the Blood Knight here. The Mountain Giant can be great, but you're going to be dumping so many cards that it's not going to be great.
Yeah.
The Blood Knight, at worst,
we do have an Urgent Protector, so I mean, maybe we can suck that up, or maybe we could suck up somebody else's shield.
Yeah. At best, hopefully they play like a Scarlet Crusader or something, and also the Anoyotron and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's actually a lot more Divine Shield than there used to be.
Yeah, GBG, it gives a lot of Divine Shields to stuff other than Paladins as well. So Blood Knight has a lot more potential for value. I see that card.
So we have 2 Cult Masters and 2 Tigers. Everything else is a singleton. And we didn't see a single weapon. We didn't see a single sword.
True silvers.
Got one Consecration though.
Consecration is a great card.
Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video before we dive into rounds. So if you want to see how this deck performs, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be uploading our arena run. So thanks for watching. Cheers.